Hey guys, we're gonna be doing a video on the mod I'm making, and this is called Aspectro Electro, or just Aspectro if you want. But this mod adds a lot of utility, a lot of like unique different things, and I am here to show you what like a decent chunk of them do as of 0.7. So first thing is, around the world you will find these, get a pickaxe real quick, these ore veins. These are called ancient ore, and they have a decent chance to drop emerald and diamond shards. So let's go into survival here, and we mine this. We got a diamond. We got a diamond shard. It's actually really more rare to get a diamond than it is a diamond shard. Surprised I got that like the first one. See how I still have not gotten another diamond. But anyway, these will spawn around your world, and they'll give you just random resources, ranging from about, I think, yeah, that's everything that you can get from it. So you can get all these resources from it. There we go. Staff of Destruction, which is like a mining staff. I'm going to show you all these later. And then we got Gem Obsidian. This is a main resource as well, because you smelt it in a blasting furnace, or blast it rather, into Voltic Compound. It takes quite a while and it rewards a decent amount of experience, so it's something that you kind of have to put in the process and make. But this will make a lot of some of the fun items, like the Electro wand, which allows you to teleport to a charged stone, which you get from right-clicking conductive stone with an Electro wand. I'll show you that here in a minute. And then we also got the Electro ring as well, so that's important as well if you have those resources. We also got a lot of cool weaponry, like the dual blade. Applies a heavy burst of wither and poison. Reaper's dagger. AoE distortion. And you can enable it, disable it. Let's say you're out in a cave and you're killing monsters, and you're surrounded by 10 people, but your buddy's beside you. You don't really want to use this all the time, right, to hurt them, so you can disable that. We got the first aid kit, which is really nice. After testing it a lot, fighting things, oh my lord, it is so nice. It heals you a lot, and it cures all effects on you. And then we got the repellents, which you can right click and it will kill all of the monsters of its type instantly within 10 blocks of you. So, and it also gives a lot more experience per kill. So if you have a mob farm set up and you go there and right click, you'll get a lot more experience. Then we got the staves. My favorite one is the Staff of Immortality. If you hold it, you apply a AoE like invincibility aura to allies, or friends rather, and it makes them basically invincible. But you can also be targeted, which is inclined to happen. So there's that. Staff of Incineration. It shoots like a soul fire like projectile that does a lot of damage, and it pierces blocks. It doesn't break them, but it just goes through them. So if you see somebody in a house, you can still like fire beam at them. Block your way off from being attacked by zombies. You can right click the wall and it like just hits the zombie still. And then we got the Demon King's Blade. This one I'll have to show you. It is a lot of different things. The Growth Hoe. This one is very nice. It will automatically apply bone meal to all crops that are attached to the one that you right click. And then if you break a fully grown crop, it'll also break other fully grown crops and replant them. Next up are the cards, which are really nice. They do a lot of different things. There is one that's like you right click and capture a creature, and you can resummon it. Self buffs, card of reflection, you can reflect attacks or reflect projectiles. If you're surrounded by 20 skeletons that all shoot you at the same time, or it lasts like a couple of seconds, so you can run around with it and it will reflect everything. Alright, you can swap your position. Go into creative real quick. The card of storms, where it attacks like 4 people around the thing and it like chains between them. It's pretty nice. And then we have the stacked decks, which is the way that you get these cards. This spawns in Nether Fortress chests and Bastion treasures, so Piglin Fortress or whatever you call them. And then we got the shards from earlier, the Voltic Compound. We got Cloth, which is used for making the medkit. These are monster drops. And then Oblivion, which is the rare resource found in Bastion. Perfect Diamond and Perfect Emerald, which is a crafting resource. So that's a fun. Oh wait, we also have the blocks up here. I didn't go over these. So we got the Origin Rod, which is used. You place it on a charged stone, and you can right-click it with your wand, and it repairs your wand. So that's the Origin Rod's purpose. And then we got the Illager wards, Nether wards, Undead wards, and Anthropod, or that should be Arthropod. But yeah, we got those, which are pretty neat. I showed those, and yeah. So let's start getting these items. Let's start with the wards since we left off with them. Go with another ward. Alright, now we're on to the wards. Currently, I have the Nether ward, the Undead ward, and the Arthropod ward active right now. I used these two because in the process of making this, it was nighttime and I just was lazy and I didn't want to set it to daytime. But now that I'm on this section, let's go ahead and just to show how it's used. But anyway, the purpose of these is any mobs within like 10 block radius of what they say they kill will die, will freeze, and then start burning. So if we, let's say, activate this, which spawns a bunch of wither skeletons, and we have a nether ward active, then we could realistically just press this and everything just dies. It's like a grinder of sorts, or a protection against, like, you don't want to be ambushed at night. So like, I don't know, here, game mode night. Yeah, let's do that. All right, survival. I could sit here and I feel perfectly protected. Unless that cow turns on me, then it's over. Oh, I'm being shot at. I'm being shot at. He's dead. Oh, they're all dying. But yeah, that's the purpose of this, or these rather. Alright, now we're gonna go on to the different items different weaponry and different staves, and into the cards after. So first thing, because we're not going to really use it here, is the Staff of Immortality. So since I don't really have anybody to like showcase this with, I'm going to go into game mode survival. This is what it looks like from the healer's perspective, rather. They have slowness 3, it's only resistance 2, it's not invincibility, and then they get a regeneration effect. So that's not really entirely useful if you're on your own. I mean, I guess it could be for the regen. You can slowly regen your health, but you're losing speed. But, okay, let's go on to the next item before I die. Go into the Staff of Repulsion. You can throw things into the sky. Now, I don't know why the creeper went that far, but he did. The Staff of Destruction will destroy things in a pathway from where you're looking. We get the Staff of Incineration, which does exactly that. Oh, well, with that happening, get shot a couple times. You can heal with our med kit. It's really nice, especially if you're under like effects. The dagger here, if you're near people, you can disorient them, and you apply a poison, but these are undead, so they're unaffected by poison. And it has a decent amount of attack damage. It's about it's like a netherite sword. The dual blade, which just does a lot of damage, and it withers and poisons in a burst. It would probably die to that, but it just does a lot of damage. Okay, next up is the Demon King's Blade, my favorite. Alright, so if we actually we don't need to take that off. If we right click, we activate a platform underneath us. And I don't have any hunger. Let me eat real quick. Alright, so while I was doing that, you were able to see how this works. You can basically fly with it, right? You just gotta always make sure it's activated by right clicking. They do despawn after some time. You can hold this and release it to fly. Just make sure you have like some water, or like you're good at getting away. I guess you could just, you know, you can shift right click to disable the platform as well. So if you wanna, oh, what the? He's throwing a trident at me. Let's kill things with our Demon King's Blade. Hopefully we get a buff. It's not that rare of a chance, but there we go. Got unlucky. So you get a buff. Perfect time to showcase the first aid kit while I'm dying from having to kill a witch. If you're under the effects of poison, it will cure it. Alright, now I can showcase the growth hoe, which we're going to use to grow this entire field of crops to its max. It uses a bone meal, and then once you harvest it, it does all of that for you. So it makes your farming life a lot easier instead of having to go through all those. Next up, I'm gonna use the stacked decks, which I'm gonna show you what it does in survival, and then I'll go into creative and show you. So if we right click this, it's gonna give us a random card. And these are magical artifacts that basically are just buff to you, and it doesn't have a durability. It's a permanent item you can keep on you as a tool for survival. So for this one, we get a small. It's only for about 9 seconds, but it's for a duration. Gain strength 4 and speed 2. So it's a pretty strong buff, and it does have a cooldown, a rather long cooldown for the stronger ones. Now we're gonna go into creative. And now that we're here in creative, we can right click this, and let's go through the different ones we're getting. So this one will give you a resistance 4 effect, or resistance 3 effect, and a health boost 4 effect, which are extra hearts. So it'll make you rather tanky. For this one, card of detainment. This is like you can right click a mob, any kind of mob that's not a boss, and capture it, and then you can replace it anywhere you want. And it has a rather short cooldown for quality of life. Next up, the Card of Storms. I like this one. Sends a chain lightning effect through enemies. So it does a pretty decent amount of AoE damage. With the first strike being the strongest. Next up, let's see if I can get it. Oh, I don't want that. Oh, I got. There we go. The Card of Reflection, which let me go ahead and just. So, anytime they try to shoot me now, while I have this active, it's going to reflect. It doesn't last that long, but it's long enough to get away. And it has a rather short cooldown. As you see, it's almost up already. So, alright, now we're on to the wand and the conductive stone and charge stone. Let's actually go ahead and get a origin rod while we're here. So now, once you get this item, you can right click these conductive stones and turn them into charge stone, which you can place your origin rod on, which is how you repair your Electro wand, but rather expensive for these. So for the wand, whenever we're in survival mode, it takes durability, and you can use that to repair it. It also, once you right click a charge stone with the wand, if, let's say we fly over here and we right click this copper block, we'll teleport back no matter where it's at. Now this does consume the charge stone in the process, so you'd have to reset your house. He's just trying to spawn camp me. This is when a ward would come in handy. Alright, that's it for this version, at least. I will keep adding stuff to the game, or the mod rather, and I will hopefully see you soon.